Alright, this is going to be one of the steps. The first step was to get all these plates sheared. I'm doing this as a small budget as possible. So the next step is on these parts, which are essentially this plate with a long piece that comes off of it. I'm doing this by hand, so I want to just show you this. This is pretty challenging thing. I don't have the best equipment, but I'm actually doing pretty good here, and we're just cutting away like this, and there's a plastic coating that comes on one side of this. You see the plastic coating there. Cutting it so hard that it's or so fast and hard that it's actually cooking and smoking the plastic on the back thing. But I'm not going to bore you with cutting them all out. This is just one of the steps. I'll come back in a minute and show you how I make this cut. So we'll show you in a second. Okay, I just finished making the two cuts across this plate. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this cut. This is a bit of a tricky cut. I don't have the fun, well, I do have the funds. I just don't want to spend them to pay some machine shop $80+ an hour to laser cut all of these. And plus, I enjoy doing this myself. So I've been trying to think of how to do this, and this is the best way. So I've got a Dremel, and what I'm using is the cutoff wheel. And what I found is this wears as you're cutting. So I end up having to use two discs to make the cut. Now, I make the cut about halfway through, and then in order to finish it, because I don't want to use too many of these wheels, I literally just bend it back and forth until it snaps. Once I do that, I come back with my grinder and just clean up the edges. So this is how it goes. Clean it off so I can see where I'm at here. Not too bad for eyeballing a straight line there. Yeah, dusty. Yeah, I know. Dusty. Well, you can see why I'm saying it takes a couple wheels, because once you start getting down there and the angle changes, it just eats this little disc up. But these things are cheap enough that they will suffice for this project. It's worth the cost on this little stuff. So we'll change out this disc. And I clamped this thing up in here wrong for... Actually, no, I think I can do this. I can do it. Hold on, let's get this cut done and see what we can do to detach. Oh, pinched off my glove there. There we go. Tighten it up. There we go. And now let's see. Now, it's nowhere near all the way through, but I wonder if it's enough for us to start working on it. So, oh look, see, there we go. I want to go gently, especially around on those corners, because I want to keep them as close to perpendicular. Now, ground those out. This is the one I just did and I want to try and keep these as neat as possible. It will still work regardless. You know what? Let's do this. I've got a few extras. I'm going to cut one more, or put one more disc on it. Yeah, it'll go through 3 of them. I got enough to make it through this project. We'll do it. I've got 4 more plates to go. So 4 more cuts just like that. So I think I can manage it with the amount of discs I've got in this little tube. Alright, we'll do one more. Now I can get an angle on it. This problem is the angle of the stone or the cutter wheel to the work surface isn't quite a 90 degrees because of the diameter of this versus the diameter. So I'm having to come in. So it's wearing it on the edge here. What you really want is all the pressure right on that. Now that I've got a little bit of a bend here, let's see if I can. Still hard to get into that. Woo, there goes. There goes. Alright. Ooh. It popped, but we're going to go with that. And then we're just going to pop it off. Alright. There we go. See? There we go. And it tore that. So the next step, we'll get the grinding wheel here, the grinder, is we're going to clean up these edges. Alright. Oop, let's get that edge a little bit better. So there you go. Probably clean it up just a hair more, but hard to see it when the plastic's on it. Yeah, I'll run that over it again a little bit more, but that's it. I don't want it super smooth. I want some jagged edges because this edge is going to receive a bonding agent. I will be gluing these. You'll see soon enough. But that's it for the moment. Till the next step.